back to another video today. We got another combo breakdown going on. So today we're doing my top water combo. So if you're new to the series, this is a series where I go over all my different combos, giving you specs, the rod specs, reel specs, and what line I'm using, and why I chose this specific equipment to do this task. So like I said, I'm doing my top water combo. Before we get into it, slide off the Evolv rod sleeve. It's a neoprene sleeve, hook resistant, floats, has protective measures. It works really well. If you're looking to get into one, go to my link in bio. I have my link tree, go to Evolv and use code JET15 for 15% off your purchases. They got rod sleeve, reel covers, power pole covers, tone motor covers, and apparel. So first, starting with the rod. For this rod, it's more of a frog rod, walking style rod, so I went with a 7-foot heavy. It's a great length because you can walk the frog really well, but when you're up on the front of the boat, you're not hitting the water while walking it. I went with the heavy because, I mean, you gotta have that backbone, fishing in that vegetation. You just gotta be able to wrench them fish out of the water, not to mention it's a top water, so I mean, you're gonna be setting the hook really hard, especially with the frog, you gotta set it really hard, and when they go down into that vegetation, you gotta be able to wrench them out. For the reel, I have a Shimano SLX. I just had the standard SLX 7-2 gear ratio. However, I would recommend going to an 8-3 gear ratio, no matter what brand you're using, because when you're walking that frog, you need to be able to pick up that slack fast. And I mean, every second counts when you're doing top water, so being able to pick the slack up whether you're walking the frog and or setting the hook. This is a 150 size spool, so overall, I mean, it's a pretty good reel. However, I would go to that higher speed. And for the line, down here in Texas, we don't have a ton of vegetation, so I'm just rocking 50-pound braid in case I also want to turn this into a little flipping stick. However, if you're more like Florida or the southern belt where there's a little bit more vegetation, I would possibly go up to like 65 pounds. So now that I've gone over the general specs, I'm gonna give you all a quick demonstration of how this combo works. All right, I got it set up in the pool. Now I'm gonna show y'all why I went with the 7-foot. So I'm on my diving rock right now, so it kind of demonstrates being on the front deck of a boat, and I'm gonna cast that frog out there and walk it back to us. So this is the reason why I went with the 7-footer. It's accurate, so you can get where you need that frog to go, and then you can watch that frog. Walk it nice and throw it back to the boat. Hopefully y'all can see that really well. But it walks nice. It walks real nice. Alrighty, so I gave y'all a demonstration, went over all the specs. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope it helps. I highly recommend going with these specs. And like I said, just go with that faster gear ratio. But hopefully this video helps. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me what y'all want to see next. And I'm going to keep these combo videos coming.